What up, live stream? It is your boy Harvey back with another live stream, obviously. So, what I'm going to do, I know it's halftime of the Tennessee game. Some of y'all may watch this, some of y'all may not watch this. I don't know, but I'm going to keep it short and brief because I didn't do it last week. Got busy, didn't do it yesterday like I wanted to, but I ended up being gone all day pretty much. So, with that being said, this is what I want to bring to you today. And if I was to put a little title to this, it would be called Wrong Door. So with that being said, with it being called Wrong Door, let me give you a little background on how God kind of showed it to me on what necessarily to talk about. Last week while I was at work, the wind was kind of blowing, and the door, we got two doors for those who have not been there. One is magnetized, not always, but for the most part it is. And the other one is you got to flip a little thing in it to make it go up into the frame to make it hold, not wobble. So when the wind kept blowing it back and forth and stuff like that and catching the door and flinging it wide open, I decided to put that little thing into the door frame where it wouldn't open. Well, almost every single person that came in tried opening that one door, and it would not open. They kept trying and trying and trying, and they would scan their key. Okay, here's the door, other door, key card's over here. They would reach over, scan their key card, and then go back to this door. Every single time. Then I guess their last attempt before they gave up and walked away, they reached to this door and it opened and they could enter in. And I kind of laughed about it at first, but then it just God kind of really worked in my mind about, that's kind of how it be sometimes. Just that people try and want a door open, they want a way in, they've got a way to get in, but they can't get in. And that's just because God's got that door closed. See, and by no means am I calling myself God, but put it in perspective here. In that situation, I was kind of like God. I was the one that locked the door. I was the one that closed the door. I was the one that kept people from coming in. Even though they had a way in, they had to open the correct door. And people were getting upset because they were opening the wrong door instead of trying another door. So I'm asking you tonight, are you trying the wrong door? Do you have the wrong door? Do you need to try the one next to it to get in? Because you got the way, you've been praying about it. God's given you the access to get in to what you've been praying about, the access to come in and get what you've been praying about and expecting to receive, but you're trying to open the wrong door, and you're getting mad and you're getting upset about it because it's the wrong door, and He's got the one open for you. Because see, with a door at work, when we're not staffed, we flip a switch and it magnetizes that door where you can only get in if you've got your little key fob and you swipe it, beep, you can get in. But people were not understanding that it was unlocked. All they had to do was walk there in. Instead, they kept trying the one door that was locked out of the two. They kept going back to the one door that was locked instead of trying the one door that was unlocked. They would literally skip over the door that was right next to the key fob and try to open the locked door. And you might be sitting in your life tonight thinking, I keep trying to go, trying to receive what I've been praying about, but I can't get through the door. Well, maybe it's because you're not opening the right door. You need to get to the correct door. Don't be mad at God just because you are the goofball. And I say that with a whole lot of love because we're human, we're air, we're going to screw up. But I say it as in you're the goofball that keeps overlooking the one door that works. And that one door that's going to open and get you to where you want to be and to get you what you want to get. But instead we're too busy trying the wrong door because we're so set in our own ways that this door's got to open eventually. I'm doing this. I'm swapping my key fob. I've got my way of entry, but this one door's not open. When you need to try the other door. And that brings me to some scripture right here. Lord brought to my mind Revelations 3, verse 7 and 8, and I'll read them to you. And to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, These things saith that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man openeth. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. So with that being said, nobody could unlock that door but me. Nobody had permission to unlock that door but me. Nobody had the knowledge. I'm sure people, and you're probably thinking, oh, people could have seen you. Work with me for a minute, people. Nobody was able to get in that door except by me. So therefore, I closed the door that no other man can open, and I opened the door that obviously no person could close, because until I flipped that switch, that magnetized door was going to swing open all day. So in that perspective, people were trying to get into something I had already shut when I had opened another door for them to get into, but they would constantly skip over it. So what up, Cam? I see you, big dog. So I've seen a lot of people literally get angry at this door that they couldn't get in. They were literally getting upset and angry, like they were swiping their key fob and they couldn't get in. And that may be you tonight, this evening. You're sitting there trying. You can literally, and we'll even put it this way, we'll even get more in detail with it. You're looking through the glass door. You can see just on the other side what you've been praying for, what you've been wanting, and what you've been asking God for and expecting to receive. It's just on the other side of the door. If you could just get this door to open. But instead, you're too busy trying the locked door when God's got the unlocked one right beside it, and you just got to move over and try the other door. But instead, your selfish, stubborn ways, you're going to keep going for that locked door, and you're going to get mad and angry and give up on God because that door wasn't open. When you can see it's on the other side, you can clearly see what you've been asking for and what you've been praying for is on the other side. But instead, you're too busy trying the locked door, and you won't look to the right and say, let's try this door. God's not going to be mad if you try a bunch of other doors. He's got one open for you. You just got to pray and ask and seek Him to find it. That's all you got to do. But instead, our selfish and stubborn ways, we're too busy going for the one locked door and getting mad at God because it ain't unlocked when He's already got one unlocked. But instead, we'll throw our hands up and quit, turn around, go back to our vehicles, go back to the way we used to be, and give up on God and say, well, I could see what I wanted. It was right there, but the door was locked. And He's sitting there saying, this other one's open. That's what I had to tell a lot of people last Saturday I was like, this other door's open. I was like, just pull. I was like, it's open. Quit trying the other door. It's open. It shouldn't have to take God putting a sign on the door that says, use other door. It should take you wanting to take the right direction, wanting you to take the right door in order to get to what you've been asking and receiving, and that you can clearly see. It shouldn't take Him having to say, hey, clearly, sign on the door says, use other door. It shouldn't take that. It should take you and your own self and your own determination to receive and get what you've been asking for, to ask God, show me the right door, and if I pick a wrong door, direct my path and to get that right door. But instead, people see the wrong door, try the wrong door, pull the wrong door, it's locked, give up, get mad at God, throw their hands up and quit. When really, if they would have tried just this other door that was right next to it, they could have got in and received what they've been wanting to receive. They could have got what they've been asking God to get. But instead, you've been doing the wrong door. You've been trying the wrong door. And then you're going to get mad at God and quit. You're going to throw your hands up and be like, oh man, I asked for this. I could see it. You let me see it, but instead you just teased me because that door was locked. When He's saying, my child, did you try this other door? Because just because I close one door doesn't mean I'm not going to open up another. Just because I open up another door doesn't mean I'm not going to close another. But instead, people get mad at the one closed door instead of trying the other door. So I'm asking you this evening, are you trying the wrong door? Are you really, honestly, and truly getting mad at God for your own screw up? And you're sitting here thinking, well, there's only one door. Well, let me tell you this. When Moses was leading the people out, okay, he was leading a whole bunch of people. They came to a barrier. They came to a Red Sea, okay? They came to the Red Sea. They couldn't get across it. They couldn't go around it. Pharaoh's army was catching up to them, and they didn't see no other way because the way they were going was locked. But instead, God made a way. He told Moses, turn around, stretch forth thine hand over the waters, and it shall depart. A wall upon the right and a wall upon the left. And they'll be able to walk upon dry ground. And He told the children to turn around and see the salvation of the Lord. But instead, people won't turn around and see the salvation of the Lord. They'll get mad, they'll cross their arms and turn their back to what God's got open right behind them. It's right behind you. All you got to do is turn around and look and see what God's got in store for you. But instead, you're too mad, you're too upset, you're too stubborn and giving up already just because it didn't go your way. Because you got to remember, our ways is not God's ways. So if it ain't going your way, why don't you try God's way? Why don't you ask God to show you His way? Why don't you ask God to give you the knowledge to see His way and to take His way? Because it said in the book of Psalms that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And if Moses didn't do what God had told him to do, he never would have been able to lead those people out of Egypt. Because if he couldn't follow, he never could lead. And that's how you're going to be tonight. If you can't follow what God's got you to do, there's no way you're going to be able to lead people to Christ. Chase, you're getting a little tough. You're getting a little touchy on me. Well, I'm telling you, the Word of God says the Bible sharpens a two-edged sword. Okay, if it hurts you going in, it's gonna hurt when it comes out. All right, it's supposed to. It's supposed to really get inside and make you check yourself before you end up literally wrecking yourself. So if the Word of God starts hurting you and you're thinking, "Ouch, God, that hurts," maybe you got to start checking yourself to see, instead of if it's a hurt, if it's a wake-up call. Because if you don't heed to that hurt, you could lead to a really different type and sorrowful hurt. So with that being said, I just kind of wanted to come to you, and because this was heavy on my heart, I studied a little bit at work. I was asking God, because at first I didn't have nothing today. I was gonna be real with you. I didn't have nothing. I didn't know what God wanted me to tell His people. And as I was sitting there, I was reading my word, and I was like, God, what can I tell your people? He said, you remember last week when people tried to get in the one door that was locked when I had another open? I'm like, yes, Lord. He said, that's it. Tell people to quit trying the wrong door and keep trying, looking for the one that's open, and to seek my wisdom and to seek my knowledge to open the door that I've got open for them, and to find it, and to not get discouraged, to be not dismayed, to not get sorrowful, to not get sad just because you tried the one door that was locked when He's got another one right open for you. So I'm asking you, I'm begging you, don't give up. Please don't give up. If you think this is you, if you think what you've been trying to get God to do for you, trying to ask God for healing, trying to ask God for spiritual advice, if you've been asking for God something, and just like my doors at work, you can see what's on the inside. You can see what you've been asking for. You can see what you've got to pass code, what do you want to call it? The code to get in. You've got what you need to get in to get it. You've been praying. You've got the faith. You've got the believing. You've got everything you've been needing to get inside to get what you want. But you're too busy trying the locked door. Check the other doors. Don't get mad at God for the one locked door that you tried, because people wasn't trying the one door that was unlocked. Keep trying, my children. Keep trying. I promise you. If there's another door locked, keep going. If that one's locked, I promise you there's an open door out there for you somewhere. You just got to find it. Ask God for your guidance and wisdom to show you the unlocked door. Don't get discouraged if He leads you to, if you go to 5 unlocked doors before you find the other one. I'm telling you, there's an unlocked door for everybody out there. Because God, it says, I've just read to you, Revelations 3, 7, and 8. If you don't believe me, go read it yourself. He opens doors no man can shut, and shuts doors no man can open. He's got a door open for you that no man is ever going to shut. But you got to find it. Because that door, I had a door locked for people that nobody else could unlock. And I had a door open for people that nobody else could close. But people were getting mad at the one door that was locked instead of looking and trying to figure out the one door I had open for them. And that may be you tonight. You may be sitting and wondering, Chase, I've been praying. Chase, I could see on the other side what I've been praying for, what I've been asking God for. I can see it, but I can't get to it. Have you tried another door? That's what I've came to ask you. Have you tried another door? He's got one open for you. You just got to ask and believe that He's got it open for you. Because if you get mad and pout and go back to your car because of the one locked door, you'll never get in because you left the other unlocked door. I'm telling you, church. I'm telling you, people. There is an unlocked door for everybody. He's got one open that nobody else is going to shut. He's got doors closed for specific reasons. It might mess up the door. It might mess up something. Just like if I would have kept, I was personally afraid that if I kept the door open, the wind would blow it and mess something up. He's got doors closed for reasons. He's got others open so you've got access to get in. Just because He's got one door closed doesn't mean He ain't got another one open. You just got to try the other door. So I'm asking you people, try the other door. And that's all I've got for tonight. I just wanted to keep it nice and short. I knew if I didn't do it at least during the halftime of the Tennessee game, I wasn't going to do it at all. So I told myself I had to do it. I had to share what God laid upon my heart about the open door and about the locked door. Amen. I'm thankful for all those that watch this. I'm thankful for Cam and Isaiah for commenting. I appreciate y'all being active on my live feed. I appreciate it. God bless y'all. I'll be preaching tomorrow. Yeah, today's Saturday. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Midway Baptist Church. I will be preaching there. If you are interested, if you would like to come hear me, get with me. Get with Tanner. If you would rather get with Tanner, I'm not going to be mad if you decide to talk to Tanner over me. It's totally up to you. Whatever you got to do. 6 o'clock is when the service starts. I don't necessarily know the address. Tanner could probably tell you, but if nothing else, we'll get you the information you need is basically what I'm trying to get out. If you just get in contact with either me or him, we'll get you the information. And people who have been watching this on Facebook, I don't know what the deal is on my camera on my laptop. I can't get it to work. I've tried the past 2 live feed, and I don't know what the problem is. The camera works, but for whatever reason, when I go to use it for Facebook, it doesn't work. So I don't know what the deal is. Pray things get figured out so I don't have to save this and take the risk of it not saving or whatever, and technology being technology, and can't post it on Facebook. So anyways, with that being said, again, I'll be preaching tomorrow night, 6 o'clock at Midway Baptist Church in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. If you're interested, get in contact with me, get in contact with Tanner. Whatever the case may be, get a hold of one of us. We'll be more than glad to get you the information you need so you can come here. And if you can't make it, but you still want to hear, Tanner generally audio records on his phone. I generally have mine. Either I take it up and set it beside me on the pulpit so it can record, or I generally, 9 times out of 10, I have Tanner record it with his phone and set it beside one another. Remember all the prayer requests. A lot of people have been telling me some stuff. I'm not going to take the time to share them all right now because I know a lot of people are wanting to get back to watch the game. That's fine. I'm not worried. I'm not trying to rush for that. I'm just saying I thank you for those that watched and those that are going to watch. I'm totally fine with that. Just remember a lot of prayer requests. God's been impressing me to do some stuff for my YouTube channel, not necessarily the funny side of my YouTube channel that I want to do, but for His glory on the YouTube channel. Some stuff, if I can figure out how to do it, when to do it, I'm definitely all for it. I just got to get some things in order, get maybe someone to hold a camera for me one day, and there's all sorts of stuff that I got to work out, and God will work everything out so I can do it. I know He will. He wouldn't give it to me if He wasn't going to prepare the place for me and prepare the stuff I needed to get it done. He wouldn't impress it on me. I don't believe He would. He wouldn't prepare me if I wasn't going to be prepared. You catch what I'm saying there? But with all that being said, I love all y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the continued support. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's got a picture of what you see on Instagram, my profile picture. It's got that one. That way people, if you do find me, it's me. Got the same bio and everything. If you match everything up to my Instagram, my Twitter, or my Facebook, you've got the right one. I only got like 2 subscribers right now, so yeah. But go subscribe, turn on notifications. That way, if you miss my live stream, you can catch it on YouTube when I post it up. And I got all my other past live streams on there if you want to go back and watch one. I titled them to the best I could with what I talked about, just so people could find stuff easier. So yeah, go subscribe to my new YouTube channel. Share this video with your friends. Tell people to follow my Instagram if they're not already to see this live feed. Share the video on Facebook. This is all for God. This ain't for me. I don't want you to spread it for my popularity. Spread it for God's glory. Spread it for God's grace and His mercy so that His love can get out there to millions and millions of people that I know have social media. Yeah, I'll do that definitely, Isaiah. Just DM me after I get off this, and I'll try to send you the link. Actually, it's in my Instagram bio. It's in my Instagram and Twitter bio, but I'll still for sure text it to you. I'll do that too. It doesn't matter. If you want to subscribe to it, text me, DM me, snap me, whatever, and I'll get you the link to it, and it'll take you right to it. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Go Vols, baby. God bless.